Hey, welcome everyone to the Game or Die channel. My name is Ryan Moore, and wow, we're finally starting to get everything in place. The channel, has gone through some difficulties or struggles, whatever you want to call it, basically over the last couple of weeks because we have moved. We're in a temporary studio for right now, so things look a little bit different than they used to. But that's okay because everything has been going, coming up Millhouse, basically, as I like to say, because man, we got new internet. The internet's been stable. The website is now back up and running, and so is the podcast. I recorded a podcast last Sunday, so just about a week ago, and I tried to upload it, but for whatever reason it wasn't working, and the server was just having some issues. I don't know why that happened, but today I finally got both the website and the podcast back up and running. So if you have not checked out the podcast, you can do that on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or you can go to the let's see if that works. Nope, that's not working. Give me 1 second here. You can go to the disc. That's a schedule. Sorry. You could go to the Discord and actually listen to the podcast in the podcast channel. There is a whole 24/7 podcast channel in the Discord. So if you haven't gone into the Discord and joined it, you can go ahead and do that. You can join by going to gameordie.net, the actual website, and that has lists and articles and questions of the week and reviews for all the games that I beat and everything over the course of the last 5+ years or so. And man, yeah, I just wanted to kind of quickly shout that out and throw that out. You can also take a look at the schedule for what this month has to offer. Game of the month for this month is Red Dead Redemption, the first one. So that's what we're going to be playing first and foremost. And hey, let's just get into it, shall we? All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a little bit of Red Dead Redemption tonight. All right. So with Red Dead, we are kind of starting where we left off the other night. Was it last night? Man, I guess it was last night. Crazy. Everything just has flown, melded together so much over the course of the last couple of weeks. It's kind of a little nuts. I'm going to crank up my headphones. There we go. That sounds much better. So Mr. John Marston here, we got to check our challenges. We need to collect 4 red sages, or at least 3 more. We need to skin 5 boars and 3 armadillo. We need to do the treasure maps, which we'll do in a little bit here. Once we kind of knock out a few more mission objectives, and then kill 3 bars with each 1-shot kills. That's going to be a little bit hard. I don't remember that one at all, but that's okay. We also got these guys here, Stranger Missions and Funny Man. All right. And we now have to figure out where we're going to go next, which I believe is all the way over here to Fort Mercer. So that's where we're headed right now, Fort Mercer. And let's call our horse, which is, I guess, this guy? Yeah? Okay. That's our horse. Unfortunately, we lost Goldie. I don't know what happened to Goldie. Oh, right. She killed herself. That was so weird. She just, like, walked off into a lake and died. And that was upsetting. But hey, it's okay. She's fine. All right. I am continually blown away by how good this game looks, even 14 years later. Sure, I'm playing on a modified version of the 360 game with 4K resolution, 60 frames per second, but man, it looks fantastic even without all that extra stuff. Got something in my eye for some reason. I don't know what's going on, but it's also, I think, a little bit of the lighting. The lighting in the studio. I got a pretty bright light over here just to fill up the room a little bit. because unfortunately all my other extra lighting stuff, all the LEDs and all the crazy cool colored lighting, it's all packed away. Actually, it's still in boxes, but it's over in this room at least. And I was thinking about it today. I was like, do I really want to set anything temporary up? I'm like, yeah, I kind of do, but I kind of don't at the same time, because I just don't want to set something up for like a month or two and then have to tear it back down. Like, I hate that. But it also makes it look a lot nicer as well. And I do have to stream out of this temporary studio for work as well, so I kind of make it look at least a little bit nice. So this mission here, I believe, is the last main mission on this section, and then I think we jump into Mexico. I'm not really sure, though. We'll see. Oh, there was something here. Let's at least see if this was a... Nope, that's the wild fever fuel, and I think we have plenty of that. We just need desert sage right now. We need, like, what, 2, 3 more? Is that desert sage? No, that's wild fever few as well. Now, I hear some gunshots coming off in this general direction. There we go. So what's happened? Oh, this guy. Oh, man, shoot. Crap, 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 crap. I had the lasso. Well, there is our first death of the evening, which, super sucks. I did not mean to do that. Oh, well, all right. Let's try this again. Oh, we gotta go all the way back here, man. Ugh. Okay, let's get our revolver and our rifle. Let's get our rifle selected. I tried to lasso that guy, and they were both just like, what are you doing? Dead. It's a coyote. We had a potluck earlier this afternoon for our church group, my improv church group, and it was really fun. We were talking about animals and the people that... Okay, hunted down. You got it.
Thank God you got them. They've done all sorts of misdeeds.
Ooh.
Not a problem, sir. You stupid.
Sorry about that, Marshall. Well, let's take these horse skins so that we can trade it in for at least some money. I mean, we got plenty of money. We have like $1,300. That's plenty, but we can always use more, right? Always use more. Come on. Skin that animal. Oh, did I skin it? Yeah, all right, cool. And then let's get these two guys. This is one of the things with this game is... Did I blow his head off? No, his head's still there. They don't have decapitations in this game. It's the second one that they have some pretty brutal decapitations and things like that. But I get so sidetracked in this game, it's unbelievable. I feel like every time I go, all right, I'm gonna do this mission. Then out of nowhere, like 40 different things like catch my eye off the side, you know, in my periphery. And then I go, oh, I gotta do that. Oh, I gotta do that. Oh, I gotta do that. And then I end up spending, you know, 45 minutes doing one single side mission in the game that should take 5 minutes. But that's how these games go, man. It's why they take so long, too. I think if you, like, just beeline it for the main storyline, you can get through these games pretty quickly. But where's the fun in that, right? It's always weird because when I used to own my game store, people would come in and brag about how fast they could beat a game. And I was like, why? Why would you brag about finishing something as quickly as possible and not enjoying it? Like, there was definitely times in, like, Call of Duty, like, there was Call of Duty games coming out, and I would have these kids just immediately come in like the same day or the next day and try and trade the game in. I'm like, did you even play this game? And they're like, yeah, we beat it. I want my money, like I want store credit or whatever. And I was like, how long did it take you? Oh, like 4 hours. Did you play it on the hardest difficulty? No, we played it on easy. Like, why? Why would you do that? It just seems crazy to me.
Careful, partner. Forgive me.
Okay, there is a question mark here, and I'm trying to get in. So maybe the back entrance? I'm hoping? Yeah, okay.
How can I help you?
Talk to the man.
Hello there. What brings a fine
Hello
specimen like
there.
yourself to my humble establishment?
Establishment? This place looks like a schoolhouse.
Such limited thinking. Have you not seen the future, my friend?
The future!
We make dreams! Are you not a devotee of the cinematic arts?
Arts is what you call it?
Granted, I only have a poor imitation of the true Nickelodeon. But that is why I am to build.
I cannot wait until I can get this
and make new
boom
Austin
mic
with
or
its
this mic
cheap land and
out of my
fine
face,
climate, the second
out of
center of
out
most
of the range of the camera.
Hell, couple good years and I'll be here. I'll produce adventure stories, as well as melodramas for the ladies, and even some fantastical shorts for children young and old. Heard there's an old ranch ripe for exploitation just north of here. Apparently the owner is a frequent lover and loser at the liar's dice tables over at Thieves' Landing. If you could do me the favor to wrest control from him, I'd reward you quite highly. A career in the arts awaits.
I'll see what I can do. I'm not much of a high-stakes gambler, and movies seem like drivel.
Drivel!
Drivel!
Speak to a man.
How dare you?
Soul. Listen, if you run into a chap named Spatchcock, tell him to get back to work.
Who?
Spatchcock.
Spatchcock. Trained as the finest gunslinger and hero in motion picture history.
Man, I would love to be a voice actor. I think that would be super fun.
Real. And now he's run off to become a gunslinger for real.
Oh, wait.
Friends in Benedict Point. Fool will have himself killed if you don't help.
If
If I see him, I'll
you
tell
don't help.
A producer credit awaits.
Aha! Now let me get back to my thinking phase.
We're still here. Go
Like,
on, the future
I would love to do voice acting for games and stuff like that. I think that would be so enjoyable. Like, come on. Oh, okay, Ryan, you're in the new Batman game. You are the Riddler, and you need to convince Batman to come and save the Fair Maiden. And the Maiden is telling you that Batman is going to come save her. Batman's going to come save me. Batman? Batman, you say? Coming for you. I'm counting on it. Oh, that wasn't even close to my full range of that quote, but it's like midnight. Is it? No, it's like 11:30, but whew. It's been another long, exhausting day. Man, we were at church earlier and I was just so tired. Like, I was sitting there trying not to fall asleep and I felt really bad. I was like, this looks bad, but I'm just so tired. It's just been so draining. I tried doing some stuff with setting up the Starlink on the roof, and I was just like, I'll get to this in a little bit, and then I just never did. So that's on the agenda for tomorrow, is putting up the Starlink up on the roof so that it's just out of the way, because it's been on the ground for the last couple of weeks outside, and I'm like, I need to get this off the ground, mount it properly, and have it just permanently set up. It's funny, like, I am seeing a lot more people with Starlink as well. Ah, dang it, Wild Feverfew. I did not want that. One thing that kind of bums me about this game is I noticed that I almost am exclusively playing at nighttime. Not like in real life. I'm talking about in game time. Feels like 95% of the time I'm doing something, it's in the night sky. And it's hard to play on a projector with that. Especially with light bleed and all that stuff. Like, it makes it really rough to be able to see certain things. Someone's shooting. There's another guy who wants to challenge me.
Peter, you think that gun is any less useless than your prick? I'll bet I can outgun you. How about it?
Okay, sure. I'll take your money.
I like watching a man work.
Here we go. Hey, Heartstream, dude, what's going on? How are you doing, buddy? We are in the new house. Temporary setup for right now. What am I doing? I need one more bird. But yeah, we're finally moved into the new house, and oh boy, it was exhausting.
That's how you do it.
There we go.
I guess my sights are out of line.
Haha, sucker, I took your money.
Yeah,
Should I
easy.
get all these animals? I mean, might as well, right? I did kill them. I'm doing fantastic, man. Thank you. Thank you. It was pretty rough going for a little bit there. A lot of stuff happened, but it's all good now. And we're loving our new house, and it's awesome. Lots of room for many more animals to take care of. We're thinking of maybe getting an alpaca or two now that we actually have like stables and stuff, which is pretty cool. But my main thing is to build the new studio, but that's gonna take like a month or two. There's so much stuff to do. I gotta plan it all out, buy all the lumber, get all that stuff. So it's gonna take a while. So I'm just streaming in one of the rooms right now. I also have to run Ethernet cable underground, power lines as well, underground, like 100 yards away.
John? Marshall? Gentlemen!
All right, here we go.
It's time. We must go.
Why? What's happening?
Seth has managed to get himself inside. But we can't leave it too long, or they will soon realize how very curious he is and remove him from the premises. Or slit his throat and watch him bleed to death. But for a minute, he
I
will
vaguely
delight in
remember
the
this mission.
That's when he'll get us inside.
Okay.
Marshals of the law, when the shooting starts, take that as your cue to start awarding each other medals.
Huh?
I mean, take that as a cue to get inside and clean up the mess.
Oh,
All I
right,
care about
right.
is Williamson. It is vital we stop him.
Agreed. That man is a stone-cold killer.
Williamson's a proud fool.
It's interesting with Red Dead 2, they really didn't
And his instinct for survival.
make Bill that much of a cold-blooded killer type of person. From what I remember, like, I played Red Dead 2 when it came out in 2018, so I don't recall a lot of his personality, but it did not seem as crazy as it is in this game. Oh yeah, the Gatling gun. Minigun, whatever you want to call it.
Come on.
Chain gun.
Let's go.
All right, good. Now just stay put till I tell you otherwise. That scoundrel Seth had better not let us down. Once we're inside and I lulled our adversaries into a false sense
I
of
love this
security
game
with
so
some
much.
darling sales patter,
They
I
did
will
such a
give
good
you the
job with
signal.
this,
What
and
signal?
obviously
The
number
moment you
2
hear
as
a
well.
sharp rap on the side of the wagon, rise like the phoenix and start shooting like you've never
So what
shot
have you been
before.
playing,
This
Heartstream?
is it, my
Like,
dear boy.
we've been so busy
Me and you, John.
with the
One
move and
last
stuff. I have
dive
not
into the
even been
breach.
able
This
to
is going to
watch
have the
anything.
performance
We
of
just
my
got
life.
our
Oh, my
internet
nerves don't
yesterday,
get the better of me.
our new
John,
internet.
I'm
We were
jittery.
using Starlink
John,
because
It reads some
we had
miracles
nothing.
back here.
thank God.
Oh, dude.
I'll be right
Okay.
with that machine gun
Thank
back
you,
there,
man.
boy.
I hope you
I'll
have
be a
an
sitting
awesome
duck there.
stream. Take care. God bless, man, and have a great stream, dude. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Little Nightmares. Those games are fantastic. I cannot wait for 3. 3 is going to be phenomenal. I normally don't like scary games like that, but so good. What's up, Beetle Hero? Yeah, dude. We're doing, I mean, it's the game of the month, so we're playing some more Red Dead for sure. Oh yeah, Astrobot, the game everyone has been just raving about. I still gotta find my PS5. It's somewhere in one of these boxes.
Turn a man into a beautiful woman. Impossible, yes, once, but
Yeah,
no more.
that's a game I
Gentlemen,
want
I
to
bring
try
you
out
wisdom from the east. I have here
for
in this
sure.
wagon
I would
some of the
love to play a little
finest
bit of
goods,
Astrobot.
the best medicines and the newest inventions available for you and your families. Exotic trinkets from the far reaches of the earth, elixirs that give vigor and strength.
Yeah, Red Dead is the game of the month for September.
Physical skill and
So
athletic physique.
it's also because of the move and everything like that. I haven't really settled into, okay, we're gonna go do Clone Hero and multiplayer madness and retro game nights. I'm just kind of going with whatever's easiest to play right now, which is Red Dead for right now. Plus, I'm having a lot of fun.
All right, let's smoke these fools.
Let's smoke these fools. Jeez, just mowing people down. If your health gets dangerously low, something is gonna happen. There we go. I was waiting for that. Why was it a mistake? Why would he say that? No, we're murdering everyone. It's exactly what we're trying to do. Anyone else? Oh, here's more people. Mowing them down, I love it. Okay. Good life advice. Good, what did I say? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what I said. This Gatling gun is just like super loud in my ears. Barely think.
Fucking dang pig! Them cocksucking son of bitches escaped the other side.
Okay, language, buddy.
Let's go.
Jeez. Flar. Okay, clear out the enemy. I think we can do that. I want to go up. That's what we want. Okay, bye.
I think my work here is done.
Follow me.
I bid you farewell.
Where's the other guys? Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, okay. That's right. Yeah, it is not a mistake. We were murdering these people for real and for purpose. A deputy has died. I'm not going to count that as a death. That's not a death, so that's not going on death counter. That is someone else died and I failed the mission because they died. That's not my fault.
ain't good.
I couldn't see anyone though.
I think my work here is done. Godspeed, gentlemen. I bid you farewell.
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what deputies are for. Also cannon fodder. Dude, I'm telling you, I can't see where people are. Oh, there we go. Ooh.
You starting to regret this yet? Come on, boy. Cover me.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we got that guy. And there's someone else over here. Oh, he's right there. Should I blow him up? Yes. Because why not, right?
Sorry about this, partner.
I wouldn't be sorry about it. He's dead. He can't take it with him. Loot that corpse. There we go. Man, I tell you, I really hate the fact that I can't skip time in this game, make it bright. It's so hard to see with this projector right now. I wish it was daytime. Not in real life, but in game time.
I think that's most of them, boys. Come on, let's regroup.
Ooh, all right. That was pretty much it. Oh, the music is so good. I love the music in this game.
Come on, stick with me, boy. Stick with me, Marston.
Ow. Hey, it worked.
That's the last of them. We still can't find Williamson anywhere.
Hey, it's the snake oil guy.
Gentlemen, let me in, for goodness sake.
That fool must be hiding.
Men, it is time to start tearing this place apart and find out where he's cowering!
A sense of urgency here, please.
Open the gate. It's the snake oil guy.
Get the goddamn gate open and lock it behind him!
Come on, come on. Pack it up, pack it in.
Oh, we've got company, gentlemen. These scoundrels have got reinforcements riding this way.
Oh, my good Lord above. There must be 100 of them.
Cool, we'll take them all out. I'll take them all out, one by one. Me and my lonesome. See, like, right now I can barely even... it just doesn't have the same gravitas because I can't see what's actually happening because it's nighttime. Oh, I feel bad. I think I killed that horse. Dang it, dude. Okay, see? That's a death. That's a death.
Let's see how they like this.
And it was getting really dicey over there too, so I couldn't, like, the screen was getting dark because I was getting hit, so I couldn't see anything. I don't want to kill the horses. There we go. Nice. But if I must, I must.
What the hell are you waiting for, Marston?
Come on, come on. Someone's coming up. Someone just got murdered. Come on, they got TNT there. Get it, dude. There we go. That's what I was looking for. This is always one of the most enjoyable parts of any video game, where you're just sitting there just mowing people down.
Hold on. Oh, darn, I missed it. Mr. Marston, we got a live one. He says, Bill's already run off to Mexico yesterday morning.
You'll never get him.
He just
Javier
ran off to
Escuela.
Mexico yesterday morning.
He's gone to see Javier Escuela. That should make things interesting. Where in Mexico?
How should I know? Oh! Where in Mexico, you little shit?
Someplace near Chuparosa, I think he said. That's bandit country.
Chupa feckin' Rosa. Well, I'll take you there, John.
No, I can find my own way.
Down there. You just meet me at the ferry.
No, thanks.
I've got lots of friends down south.
I'll see you at the ferry.
Oh, the ferry mission. That's
Get my
right.
things.
I'm sorry about this, John. I guess you'll be heading to Mexico?
So it would seem. How is it down there?
Wonderful. A sweet, peace-loving people with a love of social justice. May you always find coin in your pocket.
Mmm.
It's been a
Aha.
pleasure spending time with you, boy.
You too, Mr. West Dickens. Marshall?
All right, boys. That's enough.
All right. Man. Some of the cinematography in this game too, just the way that they set shots up and stuff, so good. Hey, what's up, Scottabig? Yeah, dude, I do too. I really wish that a sense of style, like real style, would come back in vogue. I would absolutely, if it didn't have such a bad connotation to it now, I would totally wear top hat and fedoras all the time. Like, dress really nice and spiffy. Like, that sounds awesome. I would love to do that. It's just, it has such a bad, like, I don't want to say aura about it, but there's definitely a type of person that wears that stuff or is associated with that stuff that you just don't want to be associated with as well. Like the super nerdy neckbeard type of persona. Like, that's what that stuff is associated with now, which sucks because, man, I love that style. I think it was so unique and so cool looking. Too. Ooh, we got a lights, camera, action way over there. Let's do that. There we go. Yes. Yeah, that's kind of the thing too, is the Spider-Man guys. I heard a cougar. Yes, that's true. People be judgy. Did I get it? Where'd it go?
Come on.
Did I get it? Yes, I did. Let's get that cougar. Tom Landry. Tom Landry. Yes, the Tom Landry classic fedora. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff to do in this game. I'm gonna get so sidetracked. I'm really trying not to. Hey, we got one red sage. Is this another one? Yeah. I think we need, what, 1 or 2 more? 4, so we need 1 more red sage. Let's just kind of roam around here really quick. See if we cannot find 1 more red sage. Oh, something popped up. Is that it? I think that's it. Yes. Yeah, nothing but class. That's true. All right, sweet.
Come on.
What is our next one? Our next survivalist. Collect 8 prickly pears in addition to any you may already have, which I don't believe we have any. They are found in and around Punta Oralogo. Okay, I'm assuming that's Mexico. Prickly pear. That reminds me of Jungle Book. This guy again.
You think that gun is any less useless than your prick? I'll bet I can outgun you.
I bet you can't.
Sure. always enjoy the man.
Come on. Ah, crap. There we go. Sucker.
You'll get there eventually.
Horse. There we go. All right, the sun's coming up. Good. Now we can actually see stuff.
Go.
All right, let's roll. Let's try and not get sidetracked. I want to get to Mexico at least. And we'll see how far we get in Mexico tonight. That's right, man. The sense of style in general has just taken such a nosedive. Like, you just see people at Walmart walking around in their pajamas, which is literally insane to me. I don't understand how anyone could have the mindset of screw it. Like, just completely, I don't care what I look like. I'm wearing pajamas out in public. Like, how can you even do that? That is so weird. Oh, John Malkovich, man. I love me some John Malkovich. A 100%. Not even if you're healthy. Even if you're unhealthy, jeans and t-shirt is not. Yeah, there's definitely certain circumstances, but pajamas is pushing it too far. Too far, I say. We need to have some sort of minimum dress code out in public. Come on. Like, it's not even like dress code or anything like that. It's common decency. Like, no one wants to look at you when you're a slob, right? I can't imagine going out in public like looking like I just rolled out of bed. Literally wearing, and it's I don't want to go on a rant or anything, but like, if you're like a dude in your 20s, 30s, 40s, like, come on. Ah, crap. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the word. It's just not coming to me right now. But if you're a person who's wearing PJs out in public, you're doing something wrong with your life, if that's the case. If you're wearing pajamas out in public and you're a guy in your 20s, 30s, 40s, you're doing something wrong. Yes, it's 100% laziness and just the screw it, I don't care attitude. What is it? Shame. Like, don't you have any self-shame? That's the word. There's a man, I haven't even thought about this in years. There is a stand-up comic. I believe his name is Sebastian Maniscalco. And he kind of does a whole thing on that. Like, don't you have any shame? Like, come on. What are you doing in life that you're walking around Walmart in your pajamas and stuff like that? I can't remember the way he says it, but it's basically that idea. And it's like, yeah, it's absolutely true.
Let's go.
Man. I really want to play Red Dead 2. Like, I know we have to play #1 first, and it's the game of the month, but man, I would love to load up Red Dead 2 at some point soon. I think I've had enough time away from that game to enjoy it again. I'll remember most of it, but the gameplay itself is still so good. It's worth it.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. It's another dude. We should probably put our gun away. Just gonna put that out there. Where's this guy? See, he's not out here. That's not him, right? So I'm guessing he's upstairs. That's what it is, it looks like. Maybe? Can't tell. It's not on the back. Not there. Can we go through here? Nope. There is a purple question mark in here. And
Good morning to you, dear sir.
it is not those guys. I don't know if I can get up that step. Have a drink. Let's go back here. Nope. Oh, some lady's getting murdered. Hold on. Let's see if we can find her. Some lady's being kidnapped? Here, let's shoot him in the leg. There we go. Oh, nope, I didn't mean to pick you up, lady. Sorry. Here, let me put you down. Drop her. Just poof.
Thank you so much.
Hey.
Anyone else would have done the same.
I'm married. I'm a married man. There we go.
Just
I
a
heard her
little something
scream.
for my trouble.
That blood-curdling scream. Okay. Let's go back. Nope, that purple question mark is still there, so I gotta figure out. Can we get upstairs at all? Because that's what it looks like. It looks like someone's upstairs. I don't think we can climb up. Nope, doesn't look like it. And there's no... I'm telling you, I don't rightly know.
Hello there.
Let's have a drink first. Maybe he'll give me some information.
Hello. Now be aware that I have a new policy. No vomiting inside.
I want a rum.
I want a rum. All right.
That butter bridge will make a good spot for a hijack, I've been told.
That's so.
I'm sorry, what? He's Cajun, I'm assuming.
They become a single lady again. I need to find out.
Yeah, see if I heard, please. Like, what did that dude just say? Okay, so that's blackjack.
Well, I can tell from looking at you that you throw dice. How are you?
I would like to have a Cajun accent.
I need more.
I think that would be interesting.
I need more.
What's your problem, partner?
Dude, I can't,
Good morning to you, my dear.
Well, look at you.
Nope, I don't. Is that dude dead? That dude looks dead. I wish I could zoom in. There's one thing that this game just doesn't allow for. Like, there is supposed to be someone right here. Question mark, man.
Good morning, dear.
Liar's Dice is 200 for the buy-in?
I heard enough train got raided.
Okay. I mean, we came over here for this thing. So poker, blackjack. Let's look at our journal. Here we go. Play dice. Is that what I have to do? You could win the land deed. Oh, okay. I got to play the. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Okay. All right. I'm really, really bad at liar's dice. I've never really gotten the whole understanding of this. All right. Welcome to liar's dice. Each round requires a bet called an ante. Please. It's true. All right, ante is 200 or quit to cash out. Well, we got to ante up, so. Ante up. In liar's dice, players bid on the total number of dice on the table. Okay. To play liar's dice, you bid how many dice of a given face are on the table. Take a look at your dice and enter a bid. Let's look at my dice. What's up, Gaston? Okay, so I have this, and I got to enter a bid of how many of the twos are on the table, how many ones are on the table. I'm not really sure. So I'm going to say there's 3 ones. Right? Because I know I have 2. And I want to say that I have 3. Is that really how it works?
I'll bid.
So here, there's 3. Lyle Mountain bids that there are 5 ones. If the previous bid is low, a player can enter a new one. If the previous bid is too high, it can be called out as a bluff. I'm doing pretty good, man. Just playing some Red Dead Redemption. When a bid is challenged, the dice are revealed and tallied. Ray Warrington shows none. He's got 2, and I've got 2, so there's only 4. He loses a die for bluffing. If the bid was true, the challenger discards a die. If it was wrong, the bluffer discards. Okay. Yeah, I stream on Twitch, X, Kick, Rumble, and YouTube. If the previous bid is exactly right, the bid can be declared spot on. So he's saying that there's 3 twos, and I have none. So I'm gonna say that there's 2 twos, 3 twos. I'm gonna call out the bluff.
I think you're bluffing.
Yeah, I know a lot of people stream on TikTok. I will never stream on TikTok. I do not trust that company. It is, I just don't want to. It was just a little bit too far in that direction of spying that I don't want anything to do with that company. If our country is saying we should probably ban it, I'm gonna say, maybe. Okay, so we got 1. So I'm gonna say there's 3 dice. Yeah, what's up, Shadow Wizard? Oh, thanks, Gaston. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Okay, enter a new bid or call out the bluff. There's no way that there's 5 4s. There's no way. He's got 1. There's 4, 6. Wow. Okay, bid was true. So I lost a die for calling. I did not think that there was going to be that many 4s. Okay, so I have no 1s. I could say that I have changed the dice. What do I have? 2s? There. I can say that there's 3 dice. What part of the USA am I from? I am in Tennessee. None. 1. 4. Bid was true, at least 3. So, all right, sweet. Labasritas, Faust. How's it going today, buddy? Argentina, nice, dude. That's awesome. I would love to go to Argentina someday. Okay, so last bid was 3 4s. I'm going to say I have at least 1. I'm going to say that there's 4 4s. Yeah, there's definitely sketchy things going on with TikTok. Bid was true, at least 3. Oh, man. It was spot on. Dang. Okay, initial bid. I'm going to say that there's... Is that 5? Yeah, 3 5s.
Think I'll make a bid. I don't know about you.
Shit. Yes. Yes, I absolutely would. I know that there's the Luke Ross mod for Red Dead 2, but I want a full native port of VR, of Red Dead 1 and Red Dead 2 in VR. That would be amazing. I was thinking about doing some VR streaming tonight, and because I got, you know, the internet and everything's all, the network's all set up, the website's back up and running, the podcast is back up and running. Like we're kind of starting to fire on all cylinders now after the move. But I was just like, dude, I'm so tired. I don't want to play VR tonight. Enter a new bid and call out. Last bid was 2 5s. I have 1. I'm going to say that there's 3.
I'll make a bid.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. None. 1. 2. There was only 2 5s.
You get this done.
Oh, come on. This sucks. I'm so bad at this. I really wish I was better at it. Okay, what do we got now? Just 1? I'm going to say there's 2.
My bid.
I remember watching, what was it, in Pirates of the Caribbean 2, Debnan's Chest. They do Liar's Dice, and I remember watching that scene like 3 times. I went to see that movie multiple times in the theater, and I just went, I don't get it. I do not get this game at all. For whatever reason, I just always have had trouble with this game. He says there's 3. I'm gonna say it's spot on.
Spot on.
Probably less than that. None. So there's 3. Ooh. So I was right. Sucker. All right, so it's just me and this guy now. Yeah, I need to get my gambling game on. See, this is the thing. This is why I don't gamble, because I'm bad at this stuff. I'll tell a quick story. Back on the original on the Xbox 360, we did a leadership retreat at church. And I brought my 360. This is about 2007, I think. And there was a poker game on the Xbox 360. I think it was Texas Hold'em. That's what it was. And we sat around the TV at night after we did all our other activities, and we played Texas Hold'em. And every time I would play Texas Hold'em, I just do all in. Every single time, no matter what. Just all in, all in, all in. And people hated playing with me because it was like always a 50-50 chance. Either I won or I lost horribly, and then I would walk away. Okay, So there's 1, 2. I'm gonna say he's got a few. So I'm gonna say spot on. 1, 2. Oh, 2 2s. Dang it. Nice. First dungeon done and out of the way. Congrats. Hey, half is not that bad of a chance. You either win or you lose, right? I'm gonna quit out. Do I wish to quit Liar's Dice? Yes. I don't want to play this anymore. We'll do blackjack. If you are having trouble winning at cards or dice, the tailor and thieves' sleeve might have a piece of clothing. Oh.
You rotten son of a bitch! Help!
Let's just murder this guy first. Okay. Dude, she jumped up. Is it possible for you that some computer engineer creates a pirated version? I would say that there is a 0% chance that someone will come out with a PC version of Red Dead. 0% chance. It ain't happening. We talked about this, I think, last night too. Rockstar themselves, back in 2010, when this game came out, said there is no chance for a PC port. It's not going to happen. The code is too messed up for that. Now, that was 14 years ago, and we still don't have one. We have ports on the PC or the PS4/PS5, backwards compatible, I believe, and then the Switch versions, but those are ports. And this would be a port too on the PC, but I honestly don't think it's going to happen. I would love to be wrong, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Okay, I need to go to the tailor. Do I play chess? I used to do like the chess stuff in school, but that was like 4th, 5th grade. Like I'm just not that type of person. I will say my wife and I play chess every once in a while. We have a really nice chess set. We'll sit down and play some chess, but I'm not good at it. I don't have the patience for games like that, like board games and stuff. I just do not have the patience. I'll sit here and play 6 hours straight of video games, but if you ask me to play a game of chess, I just get bored instantly.
Hey, mister.
Ooh, okay. An elegant suit, a baller and I would say that's 100% true. Most developers do not value PC gamers at all, and it sucks. Let's sell all our stuff here. Let's just not sell the... Oh, we can't even sell our flowers. Let's just get our money back. Boarskin, buckskin, raccoon fur, fox fur. Oh, dude, I love air hockey. Air hockey's great. For Christmas one year, my parents got my sister and I. My sister's way younger than me, but I was probably like 13. And for Christmas one year, my parents got us an air hockey table. And I played it a ton. My sister was still really, really young to the point where she couldn't really appreciate it. But I loved that thing. I was so excited for it. Air hockey's great. What's up, Shakti? How are you doing, buddy? Welcome in. How's life treating everyone? You have purchased a piece of clothing. Use the satchel. So, belonging to a treasure hunter allows cheating at poker. Booyah. Let's use that. Elegant scrap. So we can play blackjack, but I think we actually have to... hold Hold on. Is that what I'm trying to do? No. Strangers? No. Hold on. Strangers. Wants to build the movie studio. It's rumored you can win a land deed by playing Liar's Dice. So we got to do Liar's Dice. And then our outfits. Okay, wear this to possibly cheat. Okay, so we need to change our out. Nope. Dang it. I did not mean to do that.
I heard another train got raided on butter bread.
Ooh, ping pong. Oh, dude, in Red Dead 2, those bears are terrifying. They are massive and super duper scary. Oh, I can't wait to play Red Dead 2 again. I devoured that game when it came out. It was unlike anything else when that game came out. It was just like, dude, we finally got a sequel to Red Dead, and it's so stinking good. What's crazy too is the change from Red Dead 1 to Red Dead 2. Man, there is always someone getting kidnapped or almost some hooker getting stabbed to death in this town. Let's go help her.
Oh, my.
Oh.
This guy just robbed us. Please, you gotta go after him.
No, the KKK is in Red Dead 2. Red Dead 1 does not have the KKK in this game. Where is this guy? Where'd he go? Come on. Come on, horsey. So I'm capturing or killing this guy. Let's see if we can capture him first. Oh, there he is. Ha!
Come on, Snake. I'll crush you under my feet.
There we go. There it is. But yeah, going back to Red Dead 1 with the port stuff, I just don't think it's going to happen. I do believe the developers enough to say that they kind of know what they're talking about. They said back in 2010 it was a miracle this game even got made because the code was so poorly written and there was so many issues with it. But they did make it happen, and God bless them for it, because this is one of my favorite games of all time. And then Red Dead 2 just like knocked it out of the park even more somehow. I didn't even think it was possible to make a better Western game, but they did. Okay. Dismount the horse. And then carry victim. And then drop victim. There we go.
Mighty good of you. Please, eat something.
Just kick him right in the head. Hey, I mean, might as well, right? Okay, let's try and get this Liar's Dice thing going. I hope I can cheat at Liar's Dice as well as Fame Mercenary. Oh, no one's here.
It's been a while. You in a gambling mood, son?
Nothing better to do.
Oh, I don't know if I would say it's not a true Western. Oh, like, let's define Western. Like, what would you define as a true Western? Every hand requires... I know how to play blackjack. Come on.
Good to see it. Hellfire!
We're gonna do 10. Hey, dude, no worries. If you got a lurk, you got a lurk. That's A-okay with me, man.
Master Johnson's been digging around here some.
All right.
Hello there.
Double down. Skip to my turn. Just give me my turn. I am gonna double down. So I can look at the dealer's cards. So he's got a 3.
How are you?
I'll double down. Stand, 21. And skip to my turn. I win 40 chips. Yeehaw. See, I won and I'm out. See, that's how I would gamble. I've never gambled in my life. That sucks that I can't even do anything now with this liar's dice. We rode all the way over here. Dude, yeah, Red Dead 2 has some weird, crazy NPCs. Do I know what song and the voices of those who's still lurking? No, I don't. It's not, I can't recall anything that has those lyrics. Okay, let's go back to our house. Let's, I guess, skip time. And then we'll see if we can get the liar dice. Why do I think Red Dead Online failed? Because Rockstar didn't support it. I mean, they kind of let it just die, which I don't believe is fully 100% on Rockstar, but I think it's a big part of it. They were putting out updates fairly regularly, which I'm not a big online person, but I actually played Red Dead Online for a good chunk of time. I did the dailies, you know, for like, I think my streak was like 3 or 4 months with the dailies, just getting those gold bars up and stuff like that. I think I talked about it on podcast back in like episode 8 or 9 maybe, but I loved playing it. It was really, really fun. But I think it didn't do well and died because Rockstar just, you know, kind of left it to die. Didn't do any big DLCs for Red Dead 2, like single player. I think there's a few reasons. And then also, once the updates happen, like, because it's a Western, because there's a lack of technology in the game, you can only do so much, which you already did 100 plus hours of that in the single player game. You're just kind of doing the same thing in an open world multiplayer map, and there's just not that much to do. So I think that's one of the big reasons why it died, is because they just didn't add enough good new stuff to keep the gameplay fresh. All right. Let's try this. How do I cheat in this game? That's all I want. I think I can only cheat in poker.
My bid.
Here, I'm gonna say 3 ones.
Have your senses failed you?
Okay, I'm just gonna skip my turn to my turn so that I can keep going. Last bid was 6 5s. I'm gonna call out that bluff. There's no way.
I swear.
I swear.
I wish we could get some decent looking showgirls to come around.
True enough.
Oh, it was Stairway to Heaven. I don't remember that lyric in Stairway right now.
I've had enough of you.
Fair enough.
Dang it. I hate this game. I hate Liar's Dice. I'm so bad at it. Okay, so I've got a 6. Let's do, I'm going to say there's 4 6s.
Why don't I make a bid?
I've got 1.
We were born yesterday? That's a lie.
And just skip to my turn. I lost a die for bluffing.
I bet this Marston's really short.
I swear.
Another 6. Let's do 3 6s.
Bid.
Howdy.
Last bid was called, was 6 6s. There's no way.
You can't be serious.
All right, he got that one. Let's take a look. 5. Let's say there are 4 5s.
Here's my bid.
I lost another. I suck at this so much. If we can't get this, man, I'm just gonna go back to the main menu or main mission. 2. I'm gonna say there's 3. I lost. Yeah. See, screw this.
My bad.
3 4s.
Hello there.
I'll say there are 4 4s.
All bad.
Okay, I lost.
Always the way. Hey, I'm leaving.
Well, I just lost $400 on this stupid game. We're just gonna go do the main mission. We're gonna go get to Mexico. And that's okay. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Where's my horse? Why is it in this corral? Wait, that's not my horse. That's my horse. But this one's more like Blondie, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump out. We're gonna hitch it so that we get our saddle on her, and this is Goldie too. All right. This is Goldie number 2. What a bummer, man. I really thought I was gonna be able to get the that liar's dice, but I'm just so bad at it. Is there not a hitching post around here? Ugh. Of course not. That's fine. Let's go. They don't release Rockstar's not going to release Red Dead because they don't like mods. That's not true. I mean, yes, they do not like mods on their games for sure, but that's not the reason why Red Dead isn't being released. I can guarantee you $1 million that's not the reason why. Like I said, the developers said why there's no PC port. They said it back in 2010 when this game came out. The code was just in too bad of shape. Could they fix it? Yes, of course they can. But they don't want to spend the money on that. That's what it comes down to, is it's all about the money, man. They're not going to spend the money on resources, fixing the code up for a PC release, doing all the testing and QA and all that. Because they just don't want to front the money and the cost for development on a port of a 14-year-old game. As much as we all want it, again, we all want this, it's just not gonna happen. Oh, Rounders. Yeah, Rounders is great. Rounders is fantastic. I did a video, man, what was it? I think it was my Why is VR Awesome video. I think I quote Rounders in that. It's been a while since I watched that video, but I think I quote it in the Why is VR Awesome video on YouTube. Leopold Strauss? Strauss is the... he's like the money keeper or something, right? In Red Dead 2? Strauss? What is... Here's another guy. There we go.
You saved my life, sir. This is all I have.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I shall pray for you forevermore.
I shall pray for you forevermore. Yeah, let's... Oh my gosh. Dude, we had like $1,500. Now we have $700 because that stupid liar's dice that I didn't even win. Maybe we'll do a bonus round stream tomorrow and I'll just sit and play liar's dice and figure out how to cheat on it so that I can get past that stupid mission. I'm so bummed about that. All right. We're gonna do our campsite if we can. Need a better spot, yeah. Because I need sky. I need bright sky. Like I said, just everything I do in this game, it feels like it's always at night. And I kind of hate that. Flat ground away from roads. Great. Can this be it? There we go, good. Yeah, I like John's face in Red Dead 1 as well. I do like the fact that they... hold on, give me a sec. I do like the fact that they incorporated the scars into Red Dead 2's like story. Like you see why he got it and how he got it and all that. I thought that was fantastic. I loved the fact that they brought him back to voice his character too. Like that was one thing I was like, oh wow. Like they don't really reuse a lot of cast in Rockstar games. It's a one and done type of thing. Even if it's like a sequel or a side story or whatever, they'll usually, you know, get different voice actors and different characters. They don't really like to reuse a lot of the same characters. So seeing them reuse John for a good chunk of Red Dead 2's story, I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Hello, Mr. Irish. Ah, Mr. Marston, I've come to wish you well. How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
It seems that our friend Mr. Irish here is well connected south of the border.
Oh, it's true. They love me down there. It's like a second home. I've got more friends than you could shake a stick at. Should you so desire.
So you know the way.
Oh, it's easy. We just get on me raft here and let the current sweep us away to paradise. Come on then, Dobby.
I'm not sure
his accent is ridiculous.
Same, Irish.
Relax. We'll have a great time and we'll find your man Williams.
Oh, yeah. Breath of the Wild's fire is great.
So. Hey, come on.
I love the fact that the fire has physics to it. So like it has heat and you can jump up and float with the fire. Like that's such a great mechanic.
I shall miss you, John Marston.
Thank you. Where are you headed?
Oh, me? Oh, London or Paris or maybe Peking. I'm a traveling man, sir. This land is much too small for the likes of me.
Well, try not to get yourself killed.
Oh, well, yes, we met him.
Yeah, John can't swim.
In this land of myth and superstition. I'm off to the
I only
world.
doggy
Men
paddle.
like myself are revered and given medals.
Have fun.
The same to you, sir. The same to you.
I remember quoting Princess Bride in like junior high constantly. I loved that movie in junior high.
Nice of you to turn up for once, Irish.
Mostly because of Andre the Giant. But even Wallace Shawn is so good. Like everyone is so good in that movie. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
They say God invented whiskey to stop the Irish from ruling
Nope. Yes, westerns are my favorite genre, which is why I love these games so much. Booyah.
I should have probably mentioned there's a place or two out in Mexico. Let's go with the river.
Where is this guy? So I remember on the 360 when this game came out, I've told the story about the Red Dead Demonic Horse viral video. But if you haven't heard that, I had a video go viral back when this game came out. It's got about 270,000 views on it at this point. It's called Red Dead Demonic Horse. So if you want to look that up, you can. But I had a glitch on this mission where I can't remember exactly what happened, but the ferry actually wouldn't move, and so we just kept floating and it would happen like 3 different times at the very, very end, right before the cutscene like happened. Like we would get all the way through this, and then it would freeze again. It was frustrating because I had to do it like 5 or 6 times. It's a fairly long mission. Oh, no, you don't. Look at that guy. Oh, that's great. True Grit is great. The original True Grit with John Wayne is great. Searchers is also really fantastic. My favorite Western of all time is Once Upon a Time in the West. Just always my favorite. Forever and a Day. I love that movie. Like, you'll talk to people and usually they'll say Good and Bad and the Ugly, and it's because that's like, it's a main one, but it's the 3rd movie in a trilogy. Like, it's a good movie, but I think it's mostly because that's the one that people see. The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance is really good too, with Jimmy Stewart. It's a fantastic movie, fantastic Western. Oof. There we go. Have I ever seen the George Short video with Jimmy Fallon and Will Ferrell? I don't know if I have or not. It sounds vaguely familiar, but I'm not really sure if I have or not. You know, with a lot of those like short videos with Jimmy Fallon and Will Ferrell and stuff like that, like just those SNL cast members, they all kind of occupy the same space in my brain, so every once in a while I'll get them confused, so I'm not really sure if I've seen it or not.
The Mexicans know how to make a bottle of liquor too. What, that pulque? Now there's a drink as would take the frost out of a frosty morning. Oh, you're gonna have some fun.
I'm just here for Bill Williamson.
Well, I'm glad to be back.
This place is a wild devil's paradise.
Apart from the fellas trying to kill you.
Down here.
But yeah, I love Western movies. It's my favorite genre of movie.
I'm pretty sure Ratto means rat.
And it's a bummer that they haven't, I mean, they got really, really popular. That's why there were so many of them back in the 60s and early 70s. And then the movie-going audience got fatigued off of them, just like how we got superhero fatigue now. Like, they just made so many and they started becoming such low quality that, you know, Hollywood kind of finally went, all right, these aren't making the money that they used to. We're going to do something different. And it would be nice if Hollywood would get the idea again. Let's kill that bird because it was in my way. But it's interesting that we don't get a whole lot of Westerns anymore, but it's making a comeback, man. They're making a comeback. So, like I said, my favorite movie that's a Western is Once Upon a Time in the West. If you want a phenomenal Western TV show that is not Deadwood, Hell on Wheels. Watch Hell on Wheels. It is one of the best TV shows of all time, period. Ooh, Dances with Wolves is great too. Man, my wife was talking about that the other day. I can't remember why we were discussing Dances with Wolves. Oh, I know why.
You tell me. You must have been called it a few times.
Yeah, Hell on Wheels is fantastic. I cannot believe more people don't talk about that TV show. So the reason why my wife and I were talking about Dances with Wolves is, like, maybe 2 weeks ago, I was looking online. I saw it on X. Some person said something about, like, oh yeah, my favorite Western is Dances with Wolves, or something along the lines of that. With Kevin Costner. Or it was like, hey, what is Kevin Costner's greatest role? And someone said Dances with Wolves. And this commenter commented, "You're mistaken. Kevin Costner's not in Dances with Wolves." And the girl was like, "Yes, he is. He won an Oscar for it," or something like that. And the guy was like, "No, you're wrong. You're just straight up wrong. You couldn't be more wrong. He's not in Dances with Wolves. You're thinking of some other actor." And I was like, this person is insane. They keep saying Kevin Costner's not in Dances with the Wolves, and he totally is. To the point where he kept going, and I was just like, am I crazy? I know he's in that movie, right? And I had to look it up. He was gaslighting, basically. He was just like, you're 100% wrong. He's not in that movie. And it's like, we all know he is. But he was so emphatic about it. So matter of fact, like, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. Kevin Costner is not in Dances with Wolves. That everyone was like questioning it, even I was. Yeah, he was trolling, but in like such a terrible, humanly terrible way that it was like, you suck, dude. Like, and then it came out like he was a known troller or something, and then I think the lady blocked him.
Before you degrade these poor fools any further, tell me where I'm headed.
Do I know the Rocky Mountains? Yes, I used to live in Denver. I lived at the very base of the Rocky Mountains for a little bit.
Yes, I think so.
A little town called Lakewood.
Last time I was here, John, you know how it is. I met an American.
I loved living in Denver back in the day. Back in that time when before it went to crap, I really loved living in Colorado. It was beautiful, super blue skies, fresh air.
Failing that, you could try the provincial governor.
And they didn't have a helmet law. I don't know if they changed it or not. But I would ride my motorcycle up and down the Rockies all the time. I actually rode my motorcycle through the Rockies in the snow.
Maybe he was a real bastard.
I don't remember who he thought who he was saying was the actual actor who was not Kevin Costner. I can't remember. I tried to just put it out of my mind. That was like it was one of those conversations that you listen to and you're like, I feel dumber for listening to this. Are there bears in Colorado? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, totally.
You're an angry and a fat, ugly man, but not a bad one.
Yeah, there's totally bears in Colorado. I can't remember if I don't know if it's a black bear or a brown bear, but yes, there are definitely bears. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. So we're in Mexico now. Let's go loot these guys first. Yes, we were talking about Field of Dreams last night, right? We were talking about baseball. I think Faust or someone was asking about baseball, and so we were talking about baseball last night, and I said like, there's a few great baseball movies: Field of Dreams, The Natural, A League of Their Own. Sandlot, even. Like, Sandlot's pretty much a baseball game, right? Like, there's some really good baseball movies. Or, sorry, movies, not games, movies. Do I hunt? No, not really. I had this conversation last night, too. I'm not really a hunter. I love shooting. I've got plenty of guns, but I just don't hunt. Oh, I never saw 42. That's the Jackie Robinson movie, right? I remember in 4th grade, I did a book report or a biography report on Jackie Robinson. And I actually went by his childhood house, and they have a plaque on the sidewalk where he was born and everything like that, his childhood home. And so like there's a picture of me in 4th grade, like kneeling down to Jackie Robinson's plaque at his childhood home. And I did a whole, like I said, it was a book report, oral report, or some sort of report in 4th grade about that. Really, really enjoyed Jackie Robinson. Which horse do we want? We'll take the blonde one. Oh, we got some moles. Where'd the other one go? Anyone else? Oh, there's a ton. Look at all the wolves. We'll grab a few. We'll grab these 3. Yeah, Bad News Bears. Man, I don't remember anything of that movie. I saw it so long ago. It's the one with Walter Matthau, right? I think the only reference that I ever talked about with Bad News Bears is in Goldmember, Austin Powers 3, where he says, "Bad News Bears." I think that was the only time I ever really, really watched it. Yeah, Sandlot's great too. Sandlot is fantastic. That is a childhood classic of mine. Was it the Beast is the dog? Isn't he like a Saint Bernard too? Or am I just thinking of Beethoven? Oh no, isn't he like a... What is the Beast? It's not like a... It's not a pit bull.
Let's go.
It's a bulldog. Isn't it a bulldog? I can't remember. It's... Dude, last I saw... When was the last time I saw Sandlot? Probably 1998 would probably be the last time I saw Sandlot. It's been over 25 years. Oh, is it a Mastiff? Okay, yeah. Like a bull Mastiff. I think you are 100% correct on that. Let's go see Landon Ricketts. See what he's up to. Isn't he like a Old West, not tycoon, but like gunslinger or something? Went down to Mexico way. Yeah, Beethoven the dog was a Saint Bernard, which I loved. I love those movies, especially the first one with Charles Grodin. Oh man, I miss Charles Grodin. He was great. Like some of my favorite childhood movies had Charles Grodin in it. Problem Child, Beethoven, Clifford with Martin Short. The Great Muppet Caper. Like he was a staple of like 80s and early 90s stuff. Yes. Who is also, who is James Earl Jones, right? James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader, is the blind black guy in Sandlot. Oh, what? Nope.
What the hell are you doing?
And now you're dead.
Sorry about this.
Yeah, Clifford's great, dude.
Come on.
Dude, I loved Clifford as a kid. That is a fantastic movie. That's a movie no one talks about. That's a good line.
Let's go.
Like a real boy. You throw balls like, or
Here we are.
you throw like a girl. Yeah. Woolly blue curls. All right. I'll take one of those. I don't remember that flower in this game. Dude, I'm going the wrong way. I keep totally messing this up. Yeah, there's some solid baseball movies out there. I mean, there's a reason why it's called America's pastime. Baseball's great. Like, even as a kid, playing catch and just hitting a ball with a stick, it's so satisfying. Like, I totally get that. I think that's a sport that I can super get behind, even though I'm not a sports guy at all. I go, all right, baseball's pretty cool. Same thing with hockey. Hockey and baseball are like the sports that I would actually be okay getting into. I remember when I was young, I told the story last night about going to the Anaheim Angels games all the time because we lived in Anaheim, or near Anaheim, and so we would go to Angels games all the time. Where the heck is I hear someone shooting. What happened? They're gone? That was weird. That was really weird.
Let's go.
But I would go to baseball games all the time with my dad, and even back when I was super young, I would collect baseball cards and pay attention to stats. Like, I remember when Nolan Ryan retired. Yep, 100%, dude. I'm right there with you. It is like the ultimate father and son bonding activity. Why? Like, it's weird too, because neither myself or my dad was like into sports. My dad never was into sports. I was never really into sports. But because my dad was like, hey, let's go do a baseball game. Hey, what did you think about, like, let's watch this game together. Like, we both got into it together at the same time. It was awesome. I'll cherish those memories with my dad forever. And every once in a while, I'll bring it up. Like, hey, you remember that time we went to this, you know, game and this thing happened? He's like, oh, that was so much fun. I love that. Chupacabra. Is that what it was called? Totally. 100%, man. It's like something that is just unexplainable. It's like this near spiritual type of connection.
Hey, gringo! ¿Hablas español?
Nice. What's up, Danzig?
No, sir.
How are you doing?
Pardon,
Creature
pero-
feature
pero
Frankenstein.
habla solo poquito español.
Nice.
Habla English?
Oh, sí, gringo. Hablo mucho inglés. Hablo filthy fucking bean eater. Hablo slippery little Mexican. Hablo little piece of shit. ¿Comprende, amigo? ¿Comprende? Hey,
Yeah,
what are you
I'm.
doing here, gringo?
Baseball
I
is
don't remember inviting
baseball's
you to my
interesting,
country.
man. It's something else.
I don't think you did, amigo.
Oh, you're watching it on YouTube? Nice. That's awesome.
You mean us no harm? This is funny.
Oh, it's live. What channel is hosting it?
Was exactly.
Is it on like Mystery Science Theater, or is it Rift Tracks, or is it something like where they're just streaming that movie?
Spoil a beautiful afternoon on such beautiful land. Any further unpleasantries? Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hold it, gringo. I think you're forgetting something. A little taxation. I have
Creature
a
feature?
large
Okay.
family.
That's the channel name? Okay.
I too have a family friend.
I'll have to check that out. That sounds fun.
See our families.
I love channels like that. Oh, these guys are gonna get shot up.
Can I see the boots, gringo?
I think you can see him from where you're standing just fine, senor.
Senior.
Take off the boots, Americano.
Oh, dude, yeah, I will totally check him out afterwards. Yep. Nice. That's the way to do it, John.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed, sir. What a great way to improve border relations. An illiterate farmer crossing the river, coming into their civilization and butchering the local peasants. Thank you very much, sir.
Don't mention it, old man.
You kill peasants, you become a peasant.
I never aspired to be anything more.
A socialist, huh?
I love classic horror movies. So we're gonna get a new dog soon in October, and the breeder says that the call name needs to be like, we get to choose it, but they're going with the theme of horror movies or classic horror, like spooky horror stuff. And so we've been going through and trying to figure out a good call name for the dog. Thinking like, oh man, what was the name that we thought of today? Oh, it was like Undertaker, Gravedigger, Renfield, Frankenstein's monster, Frankenstein, Igor, like just a ton of just like all those classic monsters and all that. Creature from the Black Lagoon, Invisible Man, Wolfman. My wife actually liked Wolfman. She's like, I think Wolfman would be pretty cool.
Well, you won't make it in the circus, but you can shoot. Keep on practicing.
Thank you, old man.
And I was like, well, the new Beetlejuice movie is coming out. And she's like, you forget our other dog, his real name or original name. They went with a galaxy theme for that batch of dogs. And he was, they named him Beetlejuice from the star. And so his name is Beetlejuice, technically.
I was the fastest in my time. I must have been.
I was like, oh, I forgot about that. Because his name's Banjo. We called him Banjo.
Quietly. Waiting.
For what?
I don't know. And you?
I'm looking for a couple of men.
Pronounced Frankenstein.
Javier Escuela. Escuela's from here.
It could be. This whole place is teeming with Americans on the run.
My wife was asking me, she's like, where is that from? I'm like, Young Frankenstein. She's like, I don't remember that. We didn't watch that together, did we? I'm like, no, we totally did. Like when we were dating, we went through like a lot of Mel Brooks movies. And she was like, I don't remember that at all. And so I started going through the movie and she's like, nope, not recalling it. And I was like, and then I said something else, and then she's like, oh, that's right. Okay. We have seen Young Frankenstein. I'm like, yes, we have.
Come on, let's get back to it. You gotta keep that back straight. Otherwise it makes the gun jump.
See if this
Frankenstein. Enter Deadeye. Oh, this is the manual. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's a solid movie.
I've got another idea.
I would say Young Frankenstein is probably the
Birds around here are always raising hell.
Sorry, hold on, my brain. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I would say Young Frankenstein is most people's favorite Mel Brooks movie. I would say it's up there in mine, but it is not my favorite. Blazing Saddles is my favorite. Again, another reason why I love Westerns so much. Yes, it is. Boom, boom, boom.
Nicely done, sir. You've been taught well. I have to say I'm surprised.
Come on. Come on.
when I was a boy.
There we go. And Can we get this one? Can we get this last one? There we go. Yeah, I'll return to him. Just give me a second. Let me get all these birds that I killed. We're gonna not let them go to waste. Walk this way. It's actually one of my least favorite Aerosmith songs. I'm not a big Aerosmith fan. Like, oh, dang it.
Here will do. I'm gonna scare up some birds. Let's see if you can take down more than
I would say if you've watched me play if you've been a part of Saturday Night Rock when I play Rock Band / Clone Hero and we just do music all stream. You'll know that I really don't care about or don't care for Aerosmith, but there's like a handful of songs that I like from Aerosmith. Dream On is definitely one of them. Kings and Queens is another good one. Love and Elevator is great. I wouldn't say great, I would say okay. Yeah, Walk This Way was always one of the ones that would come on the radio and I'd go, change. Different song, new station. Guitar Hero 3 is pretty solid. Pretty solid. Did you play the Guitar Hero Aerosmith game? Like the just straight up Aerosmith one?
Whoa, slow down, Ramon. We'll take care of it.
Ooh, on the Wii, okay. I don't think I played any of the Rock Band or Guitar Hero games on the Wii at all.
Sure. I don't think I ever rode with no savior before.
Oh, nice.
Come on, these people need me.
Yeah, the Guitar Aerosmith game was really good, and it introduced me to Kings and Queens, which is my favorite Aerosmith song. I love, like, that is top-notch, #1 with a bullet, favorite Aerosmith song. Dream On is a close second.
Story. We used to ride together. We was all friends once.
Only a buzzard feeds on his friends. There must be a high bounty on their
The
heads.
Wii was considered the definitive edition? Really? Why? It was all the Wii version of every game was always the worst by like a country mile of any game. Okay, we gotta. Oh, I remember this. Did I get the guy? Yes. Nice. Oh, that was great. That was solid. Oh, the Guitar Hero controller, or the guitar. I will always prefer the Xbox version. I mean, even the PlayStation version, because it was Bluetooth, was pretty solid too. I do know that a lot of people like the Wii controller for it because it's easy to connect, but I always preferred the 360. I was even thinking about doing Saturday Night Rock tonight, but I was like, I have to find my guitars, and Twitch has kind of changed some stuff over the last month with the music stuff, with music streaming. So we're gonna have to test that out, but not right now. Return to the wagon. Okay. Is that this guy? There we go. Yeah, I just remember when I had the store, the Wii versions of every multi-platform game never sold. Ever. Like I stopped stocking Wii games completely unless it was like a special order of something, because no one would ever buy Wii stuff. Yeah, I do know that the Resident Evil 4 version on that was pretty solid. I always preferred the PC. But I know back then a lot of people loved the Wii version. Man, I remember launch day for the Wii. So this is a story I've never told before. This is actually pretty interesting. My old boss was cousins with a very high, and this is actually true, this is not a joke or a meme or anything, with a fairly high up employee of, not Nintendo, but they were connected to Nintendo, of Hudson Soft, back when Hudson Soft still was around. And so he introduced me to him, and I actually modded his Xboxes. He had a couple development kits, original Xbox development kits back in 2002, 2003. And so he said, I want a modded Xbox, but I want it in the development kit, and I want the development kit in a original stock Xbox. So I basically just did case swaps, basically. And then I did mod him a Xbox as well. And so he was telling me about this, and this was 2006, or no, a little bit earlier, 2005, 2006. And he got me, instead of paying me, because that's what I used to do, I used to just mod Xboxes for a while. And so he basically, instead of paying me money, which is how I made money for like a couple years, I just modded Xboxes, he gave me a bunch of free games, which I was totally fine with because I was still making a bunch of money from other people. So he gave me a bunch of free games from Microsoft because he worked for Microsoft, he worked for Nintendo and all this. And when the Wii launched, on launch day, he's like, hey, do you want a Wii? And I was like, yeah, here you go. Just handed me a Wii. And I was like, what? Like, it was incredible. It was insane. And this is launch day. Remember, the Wii was really hard to find for like about a year. So I got that thing and I took it home and I played Wii bowling and Wii sports, Wii bowling, Wii boxing and all that stuff, Wii golf. I got my mom and dad to play a little bit of it. It was super, super awesome. I love that. So I will always remember him as the guy who got me a Wii on launch day. It was pretty cool. It was not in the PC Engine days, no. No, this was 2005, 2006. He worked for Hudson Soft, and they were developing a new Bomberman game at the time. And we were talking, and he was like, hey, you know, do you have any ideas for like cool power-ups for Bomberman? And so I gave him a couple, and we talked for like, you know, an afternoon about fun stuff, like, or an evening, like we were hanging out and we talked for an evening or whatever. And he's like, well, if any of those get implemented, I'll give you a credit in the game. And I was like, dude, really? That's awesome. Can I get you an ALC engine? What do you mean by ALC engine? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Say the woman. Oh, dang. My bad. My bad. Whoa, where am I? You know, we should probably save. We should probably save. Frankenstein or Dracula? Oh, dude, that's actually a really, really good question. I really enjoy the book version of Frankenstein over the book version of Dracula. I prefer the move the original black and white movie of Dracula over the original movie of Frankenstein. I prefer the comedy version of Young Frankenstein over Dracula Dead and Loving It. Is there anything else that I can say over? I can't think of anything else. Sorry. What about the PC Engine? I know what you're talking about, PC Engine. But what about it? Sorry, I might have missed something in the chat. I apologize if I'm not making sense.
Yeah.
90s version of House of Frankenstein. You know, I don't know if I've seen that. That does not sound familiar to me. Oh, you want to buy a PC Engine? Okay. I mean, there's some pretty solid games on TurboGrafx / PC Engine. Okay, that was my bad. Sorry, Goldie. I have a PC, or I have a TurboGrafx 16. It's a decent system. It's a decent system. There's some really good shooters, top-down, side-scrolling shooters on that system. It's more to say that I own one than actually. I never played. I don't even think I booted it up in the last 9 years. I think it was like right before I got married. I played around with it for a little bit.
That's one.
I'll take it. Was this the prickly? No, the woolly blue curls. That's right.
Let's go.
Oh, I love the stormy weather in this game, man. So we had a storm last night, a pretty crazy storm last night. And the internet, you know, was solid. Made me very, very happy. Because I know the Starlink would have definitely been rough. I'm so happy everything's working again. Okay. And what the heck was that? What is this? Some like night watchman type thing? Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to check out House of Frankenstein. The 90s version. Huh. Okay, if I keep the guys alive, I'll get more cash. Which, I mean, I guess I kind of need it after that stupid Liar's Dice stuff. I can't believe we had $1,500 and then we left with $700. What robber? What robber? There we go. Hog tag. Excellent. Haha.
What you got on you, friend?
All right, dog. Oh my gosh, that lady's screaming. I hear her. I don't see her. I love that so much. I'm trying. Ow. There we go. Included House of Frankenstein 1 and 2. Nice. Give me 1 second. I think my my audio cut out for the... Yeah, the YouTube quota exceeded. There it is. Give me 1 second. Let me check, make sure everything's good still. Okay, it says I'm still live. So I had something happen last night. I'm super bummed. What was I going to say? I accidentally changed the bit rate. Well, I manually changed the bit rate because with Starlink, the bit rate that I normally stream at was maxing out the connection way more than the connection would allow for a Starlink upload. So I had to reduce it by a fair amount. So now that we got our fiber internet, I cranked it back up. I accidentally added another digit. So I was streaming at like way higher than is allowed by Twitch and YouTube, to the point where YouTube's stream died within 7 minutes of me streaming last night. So that stream just doesn't exist. The YouTube stream from last night doesn't exist. It was 7 minutes, and now this afternoon it changed to 2.5 minutes or so. It's super weird. So I wanted to make sure, but no, I know I'm not lagging anymore. It's just the audio, like it wasn't saying anything. Like I couldn't hear anything, but it's all good now. It's all good. Okay. Let's keep following this dog. As nice as it is to get some of this money for these missions, this is like such a unnecessary side mission for me to be doing right now. Break up the fight and capture the criminals. Ow! Oh crap, I'm gonna die. I literally couldn't see anything. The projector was so stupidly dark. Okay, we're not doing those anymore. And we're gonna change it so that it's bright out. Yeah, we'll save. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Hey, look, I can see. What a concept. Okay, so we're not. Should I do land? No, let's do Descenta. It's right here. Might as well. Is this a prickly pear? I think it is. I think this is a prickly pear. Yeah, all right. So we need how many of those? 8. Wow, we need 8. Naruto. I have never seen an episode of Naruto. I have no idea what that show is. I mean, I know it's an anime. I know it's about some ninja. I think the only thing I know about Naruto is the Naruto run, where you put your arms behind you as you run. And then the name of the Naruto games was called Naruto Shippuden. Because I remember watching someone stream it probably about 10, 11 years ago at this point. And they were like, Naruto Shippuden! And that's about it. All right. Is that another prickly pear? Might as well. Might as well.
That's the flower.
Yeah. I'm not really super into anime. There's a few. Like, I watched Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid, and then my wife and I watched it afterwards, too. And that was fun. I'm trying to think of anything else. I've seen some Cowboy Bebop. Attack on Titan, Kill la Kill. Trying to think of what else. Death Note. That's about it. I think that's my exhaustive list of animes that I've seen. Akira, and a lot of the Studio Ghibli movies as well, or Ghibli, however you want to pronounce it.
What do you want, gringo? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here, gringo?
There's a war going on.
¿Qué pasa, ese?
Been sent here to retrieve a couple of men. Can I speak to your commander?
It's okay. My wife is Mexican, so I'm an honorary Mexican, so I can do the voice, and it's not racist.
No, sir.
I really enjoyed Cowboy Bebop.
You come to my country, my poor little country, and you think you can be friends with the
Okay,
president?
he's trying to be a little too much,
Maybe you can help.
Tony Montana. Are you a Mexican or a Mexicant? That is, Once Upon a Time in Mexico is a solid film. I love Once Upon a Time in Mexico. The El Mariachi trilogy is very underrated.
John Marston.
My country is in pain, John Marston. Terrible pain.
Oh, dude. Okay, so if you don't know what that is, it's a trilogy of movies made by Robert Rodriguez before he went into his weird, just kid movie phase. Oh yeah, Three Amigos is solid. That is in my top 5 comedies of all time. I think we did that back when we were playing Gunbolt. I think I named off all my top 5 movies: Dumb and Dumber, UHF, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Three Amigos, Blazing Saddles. But there's this trilogy of movies called the El Mariachi trilogy, and the first one is made by Robert Rodriguez as his very first movie. It was basically put him on the map. He made it for like $5,000 back in the late 80s, I believe.
I'm trying to find a man.
And it's called El Mariachi. And then he did a sequel once he got famous and became a Hollywood director, and he made Desperado with Antonio Banderas and Selma Hayek. And then the third movie is called Once Upon a Time in Mexico with Antonio Banderas, Cheech Marin, Johnny Depp is also in it. It's solid. I highly suggest watching those movies, but watch it in that order because it's a full-on trilogy.
Where could I find this Reyes?
El Mariachi, number 1, Desperado, number 2, and then finish it off with Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Something like that. But it's possible, though. My men are trying to lure him into a trap.
That's what I like about the Mexico area in this game, too, is it always reminds me a lot of Three Amigos.
I'm sure the Coronel will help you.
Okay.
Everyone has their own personal El Guapo. Ours just happens to be the real El Guapo. For some of you, your El Guapo is laziness or sewing or whatever he says. I can't remember. Oh my gosh. Am I riding up with him? Yeah. Ride de Santa to Chuparosa.
Hold on tight. We're in a hurry.
But yeah, I'll watch Three Amigos any day. I love that movie. I remember being in like 6th grade going into 7th grade. And I saw Three Amigos for the first time. We were doing a summer camp trip. And we were going up to Northern California. And we watched it on the bus ride there. And I thought it was the funniest movie I've ever seen in my entire life. I could not stop laughing. I could not stop quoting it. When I got home after the summer camp trip, I was telling all my friends about it, and everyone thought I was insane. They were like, "What?" And oh man, there's these guys, and they go into Mexico and they sing the song "My Little Buttercup." It's hilarious. Like sixth grade, I think, sixth grade Ryan loved Three Amigos. There's the singing singing swordsman, the singing bush and the invisible swordsman. Lucky Day, Dusty Bottoms, and Ned Niederlander, right? I remember when you were little Neddy Knickers. And then I learned about Hollywood trickery and smoking mirrors, and I was crushed. I never used trickery or smoking mirrors. No one could be that fast. I am that fast. See, I got it all up here, man. My little buttercup. I remember when I showed my wife Three Amigos for the first time when we were still dating. She's like, "What is this movie?" I think she would appreciate it now more because she loves Steve Martin and Martin Short. And she enjoyed the movie, but I think she was just so thrown off by what that movie is and how weird and just crazy it is. I think she would enjoy it a lot more now. Because we love watching Only Murders in the Building that has Steve Martin and Martin Short in it. That's a solid... How do you know how plain is male? It's got little tiny balls. I think that joke passed over my head when I was a kid. I think I had to have someone explain it to me. And then I went, oh, okay, I get it.
The peasants are stupid and like cows, they can be herded. It only takes a few men to move many.
I love how they go to the bar. They do the My Little Buttercup scene. And then they
Is that why you're here?
I was once.
they're the people who are supposed to, supposed to show up. The German says, "Hey, my friends are gonna come here, and you're gonna treat them better than you treated me," because he shoots up the place. And so Three Amigos come in, and they totally are nice to him and all that stuff. And then the other Germans come in, and they're like, "Oh, look at the guys with the sissy guns!" Like they're just making fun of him. I love that. One of my favorite quotes of that movie. I don't know why, but my friend Tom and we latched onto this quote. Like it was the funniest thing in the world when we watched it. This is probably this is high school, maybe early college, where they're in the bar, and the one guy says, "Hey, why don't you come over here and sit on my lap, honey? I got something to show you." And we just thought, why would any man say that to another man? Why don't you come over here and sit on my lap? I got something to show you. And it's like, why? And so we would always just use that line for super inappropriate timing. Oh man. We could just quote that entire movie all the way through right now. It's so good. Stream the movie? I would love to if I could. I mean, technically I could. I'm small enough that I probably could get away with it, but I don't want to chance it. Just on the chance. I would have to not stream on YouTube because YouTube's very strict about that stuff. if I get caught streaming something I shouldn't be, I will immediately get I won't be able to stream for a week on YouTube, and then if it happens again, the channel will get deleted, I think. Something like that. Or if it happens 3 times or something. So I would have to do it on Twitch. And then Twitch I would probably be able to do that. But I don't want to take the chance. I mean, we could all just watch. I mean, we could just all watch it together on my Plex server. We could do a watch party on Plex. That would be fun. Hey, we're here, finally. Okay, I gotta grab a horse. I gotta see a man about a horse.
Get on your horse. You have to get to the train.
I am on my horse.
This way.
There's the tumbling tumbleweed.
Vamos. Come on. Stay with the train, senor.
Escort the train. Yeah, mule.
We cannot let the coronel down. We must not fail. Come on, come on.
Yeah, it is. The watch. I'm really sad that Twitch got rid of the watch party stuff, because that was really, really cool to be able to do that. Like, officially, anyways. Like, it was an official Twitch thing. But you could still do it on regular, you know, Twitch or whatever. Oh, yeah, Rifleman's great. My dad loves Rifleman. That is, like, one of my dad's favorite shows to watch on my Plex server. Ooh, now we gotta start killing people. Oh, that's not... Sorry, that was not the right guy. Okay, we need to cross over. Anyone else? Okay. Nope. I wish I could get on top of the train. Ooh. Oh, no! My bad. Oh, dude, Alfred Hitchcock Presents was such a good show on Nick at Night when I was a kid. I was like 5 years old when that... Yeah, maybe a little bit older. Maybe like 6 or 7. I watched Alfred Hitchcock Presents on Nick at Night when I was super, super young. Like, my parents would say, all right, time to go to bed, Ryan. And so I would go to bed, but then I was always a night owl. I've always been a night owl. And so I would get up in the middle of the night and start watching TV, like downstairs or whatever, while my parents were asleep. And so I would watch like Mary Tyler Moore Show, Dick Van Dyke, The Adventures of Dobie Gillis, and Alfred Hitchcock Presents and Dragnet. Like all the time as a kid, like a real young kid. Yes, on Nickelodeon, which at the time, in the evening, they ran the Nick at Night block. And so it was Nickelodeon at night for adults. Like adult programming. Hey, it's not my fault these guys just get right in my way. I don't want to use the sawed-off shotgun. I just don't feel like it's very good range. Not very good range for this. But yeah, I loved Nick at Night when I was a kid. That was awesome. On MeTV, yeah, that's like the new kind of old school channel, right? Got him? Yes. What's up, Wolfman? How are you doing? Welcome in, buddy. What's up, my homie G? Might as well get a deer while we're at it, right?
attack you from the south!
Whoa! That was good. That was good. Yeah, we're starting to get kind of settled in, which is really nice. We got new internet, which is great. So we've been rocking Starlink for the last 2 weeks. And it's been fine, but it's not good for streaming. So we got our fiber internet yesterday. And so the website's back up, the podcast's back up, everything's starting to kind of get back into place. Our network is all solid and good now. Super fast gigabit fiber internet. Stupid crazy upload speed. It's awesome. You just order it. You just go to starlink.com and... Oh, dang it, dude. Oh, he was just like right there. Yeah, you just go to Starlink and get it and purchase it. Right now, until the end of October, they're running it for the main regular package is $300. So it's like $200 off right now. Oh, didn't mean to get off. But honestly, I'm super impressed with Starlink. Very, very, very good. It is just for streaming, the upload is about 5 megabits. Dude, that dude just ran me over with a horse and it looked like it just kicked me in the head. Oh, poor John. But yeah, Starlink is honestly fantastic. I will recommend it to everyone. No. $300 for the hardware, which is normally $500, and then it's $130 a month for a service. But we live in an area where we have no cell signal at all. And if we didn't have the fiber internet, it's not that bad, honestly. It's roughly what it is after a month of gigabit. Okay, I gotta make sure I don't die on this, because this is a long mission. Give me 1 second. It's expensive, but you know, it's not that bad. Once you pay for gigabit internet, it's about the same price. It's definitely not. I'm trying to think of the phrasing. It's worth it. It's worth it if you live in a rural area like we do, where we have 0 cell signal. My phone is just on permanently SOS mode now. And we needed Starlink because fiber internet, they wouldn't come in service until 2 weeks from when we moved in. Yeah, we're paying $80 for fiber now, but that's still stupidly cheap for what we're getting now. Remember, everything's double to triple the price it was 2 years ago. I think a lot of people forget that. How long have you had Spectrum for $80? Because we had that when we first moved out here, but as soon as the first year ended, they jacked up the price and we had gigabit. Yeah, fiber's awesome. It's interesting. I was talking to the guy yesterday. I was like, it's super weird. We're so rural. How did they manage to get fiber out here? And it's because we're such a small town. The power company is also it has a subsidiary of the internet company. And just like in this game right now with these power poles, the the electric company owns all these power poles in our town, and they don't have to rent power poles to run the fiber as well. So they were smart and just said, we don't have to make a huge investment in renting out power poles to run fiber. So we'll just do it right now on our own, and it doesn't cost us anything. So that's how we get fiber out in super rural Tennessee. It's awesome. I love it. I'm super happy with it. Yeah, the creep is real on that internet stuff. Because that's what it was for us. It originally was 80 bucks, and then it went to 100, and then it went to 140. We're paying $140 a month for the same exact thing we had back in 2021. Same exact speed, same exact everything. It's just, they said, oh, for the first year, it's going to be $80. Well, what about after the first year, Spectrum? Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Well, we need to know what we're paying. Don't worry about it. Well, I am worrying about it. Tell me what I'm going to pay after the first year. Yeah, we'll let you know. I think it was 140. I could be wrong. It might have been 120. Can we call in? Can I call and talk to someone real? No, you can't. That guy's hands.
Marston, you're gonna have to do something.
What?
You have to go out there and start the train before it crosses the bridge.
Got
it. Got it. Spa? Oh, I could use a spa. A spa day. That's what I need. I gotta stop the train? Oh yeah, that was great. Okay, let's kind of save our skin here. Oh, dang it, dude. Ah, what a bummer. I thought I had that. Whoa! Yes. Oh, that's satisfying. That's very satisfying. Let's head them off at the pass. Head them off at the pass. I hate that cliche. Oh my gosh, so we just did all the Three Amigos stuff. Now I can just quote Blazing Saddles all night. Chewing gum online, eh? Spit it out. So what am I so able to, oh, jump on the train. There we go. Whoa! That was a little crazy. I got to be really careful with Blazing Saddles quotes, though. Again, my wife and I were talking yesterday about all the Mel Brooks movies. And she's like, Blazing Saddles, we watched that one, right? And I was like, yeah, we definitely watched that one. She's like, which one is that? Is that the super racist one? Or she didn't say racist, but she said inappropriate. And I went, yeah, yes, it is. Out of all the Mel Brooks movies, that's the most inappropriate. But it's so good. It is easily my favorite Mel Brooks movie. Naruto did that already? Oh my gosh, we're way far away. That's right, the McFarlane Ranch. Jeez, we gotta go all the way back there. Ugh. Let's do Landon, I guess. You know what? Give me a second. Let me use the restroom really quick, and we'll come back and play some more. I'll be right back. Go do that voodoo that you do so well. There you go. There's your Blazing Saddles quote. Okay, all right, I am back. Just need to get some more water. Hydrate a little bit, and then we'll continue playing some Red Dead for a little bit longer here. What is it? Just about 2 a.m.? I think we can go a little bit longer tonight. Oh, right. Let's play the game. There we go. Okay, so we need to go all the way back. Man, I love Western games. There's just not enough of them. There really isn't. It's such a underappreciated, underrepresented genre in video games. But when you get Red Dead 1, Red Dead 2, Red Dead Revolver, Gun, whoa. Is that a bobcat? A bobcat? Skin animal. I'm trying to think of what was it? What was the other game? Oh, Call of Juarez, Gunslinger, like all phenomenal Western games, but definitely an underrepresented genre. Okay, John just slid a little bit.
Let's go.
Underrepresented genre in video games. That's what I was gonna say. Then another one. I get it? Or did it run away? What the heck is that? Oh, we need an armadillo. Nice. I did skid a little bit.
Come on. Let's get this over with.
That's okay. Oh, whoa, what? Okay. I love when games do this stuff. It's just funny to me. Let's just see how far we can go with this. There's something happening. Can he cross the railroad tracks? Yes, he can. Can he go up this small incline? Yes, he can. I want him. Aww. Okay, let's what was, dude, I don't even remember what I was about to say. Come on. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say. Yeah. Not gonna happen, buddies. Not today.
Not a problem, sir.
You gonna give me some money for helping you out? No? Okay. Man, I loved how many little things in Red Dead 2 you could come across. Like, there was so much stuff you could come across in Red Dead 2. All right. Let's just continue on. Pacha? But I think Red Dead is such a special game that even if the genre is underrepresented, these ones burn so bright that it's okay. These are so perfectly representative of that genre that you don't need hundreds of Western games. You just need a handful, and they're all like pretty much perfect. Man, I feel like right here, there was in Red Dead 2, there's like a hidden treasure. I feel like I remember something like that right here on this little hill. It seems very, very familiar. Oh wait, no, there is no Mexico in Red Dead 2. Never mind. Never mind, I take that back completely. You can't get into Mexico in Red Dead 2. It's only the tall trees and West Elizabeth area, I guess, or whatever. Armadillo. And let's look at the map. Rio, it's this top portion that is in Red Dead 2, right? Great Plains, tall trees, Chola Springs, Rio Bravo, Gaptooth Ridge, all of that, but all of Mexico is not. I really don't know why they didn't put Mexico in there. I think they should have. Like, it's right there. And then within Red Dead 1, we would have all the locations of, or sorry, Red Dead 2 would have all the locations of Red Dead 1, and it would have been perfect. Just absolutely perfect. Like, you already did half of the work. Why not just finish it, right? I miss playing Red Dead 2. Hi, Dan. What's up? Did you go away and come back? How's the stream holding up? It looks like we're solid. So one thing that I've noticed with the new fiber internet, there's 0 dropped frames, which is wonderful. Because with Starlink, there was definitely a lot of drop frames. And it's like, oh, finally, everything's back to normal. And even more solid because we have way more upload speed. It's a more solid connection. Everything is just straight up perfect in this house. I love it so much. I was just, you know, during the break, I was just grabbing the water, and I just went, I love this house. I'm so happy. This place is perfect. Is the wife coming on live? On the stream? Is that what you mean? No, she's asleep. She will always go to sleep before I start streaming. Like she's definitely a go to bed early type of person and wake up early. I am the exact opposite. I mean, like, we've talked about her coming on stream, you know, and doing stuff. Like, we definitely want to do some fun, like, multiplayer stuff at some point, but not right now. Like, oh, there goes John. Something's happening. Hey, friend. Come back. Come back. There we go. Weird. I don't know why that's happening. I wonder, I think I might need one more armadillo. Let's just make sure. And then we need the 3 boars. Or 5 boars, I think it is. Yeah, John's just having a good old stroll there, that's all. He's fine. It's all good with John. Man, I just gotta say, look, like, oh man, this is pretty much, here, hold on. Let's take a screenshot of that. Like, how beautiful is this game? This is perfect. This is an absolutely perfect image right now. Oh, I love it. This skybox is like one of my favorite things about this game. It evokes a, like, guttural feeling in my chest. It makes me want to live and experience this moment in this game. It speaks to me on a very deep level. Yep, it is a beautiful, beautiful game. And it's interesting too, that there's so many younger generation of people that just don't care about older games. And I've never understood that mentality. Like, it's a video game. It's art. You have to be able to appreciate older things, but there's so many kids that will just go, oh, that's old, I don't care about it. If it's not new, if it's not brand new, I don't care about it. It's like, you are missing the point entirely. Like, I'll take this over like 95 to 99% of what's being made right now. Modern day video games. Ooh, the original Nintendo favorite games. I would say Chippendale's Rescue Rangers is a solid co-op game. Obviously, Mario 1, 2, and 3. I actually prefer Mario 3 over 1 and 2. I prefer 2 over 1. So my tier list of Mario 1, 2, and 3 is 3, 2, 1. Excite Bike, Paperboy. Okay, let's do a quick list here. I would say Paperboy, Excite Bike, Chippendale's Rescue Rangers, Mario 3. Trying to think of another NES game. Little Nemo Dream Master. I'm trying to think, man. I'm drawing a blank. Those are like those are a good solid 5 that I really enjoy out of the NES. Ooh, we got another stranger mission. All right, let's do it.
Can I trouble you for a minute?
You may trouble me for a minute. Talk to the man.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
Mario 2 is super unique.
You are an American, are you not?
Last time I checked.
Oh, thank God, sir. Thank God. I have had it up to here with Dagos, up to here. Savages. Well, I do what I can to help. But this land was imagined by an angry god for an angry people.
Well, America ain't exactly a peaceful paradise, mister.
Well, I tried, but at least you lot tried to...
Well, yes.
My God, if I'd wanted to speak...
Rabble.
Why didn't you?
Good question. Well, you know, business, I suppose. Devil...
That just reminds me of the town scene in Blazing Saddles where they're all talking about how they need to get the mayor to come and give them a new sheriff.
I'd give you a reward.
Howard Johnson's right about Steven Johnson being right.
There's some fighting broken out there. It seems like
And we got Gabby over here. He's got something to say.
Something like that.
Oh, you Americans, all
The sheriff was a rebel.
I will pay you, sir.
You know, now crabber crooker.
Toilets, sir.
Like he's speaking gibberish. I love that.
How much?
Yeah, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 1 is
You will take it
a phenomenal
to the form of the estate at El Mater.
co-op game.
Be expecting it.
I do not like the sequel. That's the thing. It's weird. I thought I was gonna love Chip and Dale 2, but I just could not get into it. It is very difficult, and the graphics are downgraded. Like it's a straight up downgrade completely from 1. And what's really interesting with the Disney Capcom games on the NES, if you love Mega Man, you'll love Darkwing Duck because it's basically the same game. And dude, some of those Capcom games have some of the best game music ever created. I completely agree. I do not like the Chip and Dale 2 sequel. It is not good. Okay, where am I going here? Going back around. Oh, it's... Yeah. Zelda 2 is something else, isn't it? Darkwing Duck is fantastic. I try and tell people all the time. It is a solid game. I mean, just Darkwing Duck in general, I love. I always love Darkwing. I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am the eye gunk in your eyes when you wake up from a good night's sleep. I am Darkwing Duck. I wish I could do a good Jim Cummings, but I can't. I can't. That dude's voice is one of a kind. What am I doing here? Yeah, dude, those sequels and everything were solid. They're just very off. You know, Mario 2, Zelda 2. They're very, very different, but they're all good. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just very different. Here we go. This is the way that I needed to go. Still need prickly pears, so if I see any prickly pears, we'll grab them. But yeah, man. Classic NES stuff is always a good time. I'm trying to think of what I want to do for the scheduling. I want to maybe mix up the schedule a little bit. We've been kind of sticking with it for the last 2.5, 3 months, which I actually really like. It definitely helps me mentally prepare for every stream every night. Going, okay, I know what game I'm going to be playing, or I know what thing. but I might want to change it up a little bit because I do miss some retro games, and I feel if I'm gonna play retro games, I don't want to bounce around too much. I want to like finish them, and it requires several hours to do that. So we might do longer stretches of retro games and stuff. Oh yeah, dude, Yuzo Koshiro, Streets of Rage soundtrack. It's really weird because Streets of Rage 1 and 2 are so perfect for this soundtracks. They're amazing. But Streets of Rage 3, I feel like really dropped the ball in most of the soundtrack area. I think there's like 2 really good songs in Streets of Rage 3, but not as many as 1 and 2. And then also with Streets of Rage 3, the US version is so hard, so difficult, and has a lot of cut content or censored content as well, that if you download the Streets of Rage 3 or Bare Knuckle 3 DX ROM hack, it basically is a mod that restores a lot of the cut content and fixes all the US version stuff. And it basically makes the game perfect. And it's a really, when you play the modified version of Streets of Rage 3, it's so good. Not much material to work with. I think what I read about Yuzo Koshiro with Streets of Rage 3 is he was really into like European house music, and so he started like pulling a lot of stuff from European house. Oh, I don't want to kill the dog. Don't do that. Die. Oh, was that a lady?
I sure hope you're dead, lady.
Is that a lady? I didn't mean to. I thought I was helping people. What's up? What's up, Phlox? How are you doing? I do too. I enjoy house music, but not in that game. It doesn't fit the style and feeling of that game at all, I don't think. Okay. I almost died, jeez. Okay, there we go. But, I mean, for the most part, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's got the house music, and most of it's okay. But I just feel... Whoa, what's going on, John? I feel like most of it is just... It doesn't fit. Okay. We're doing good, we're doing good, we're doing good. Die! Who's shooting me? Who's shooting me? Whoa! There we go, there we go. Is he still alive? Oh, okay, that was awesome. You know, I should probably... Oh no! Well, that'll teach me to switch out weapons in the middle of a firefight. There was a firefight! I cannot believe I did that. That sucks. Do I have to go all the way back? Dude, are you kidding? Or was it over here? We're just doing Popcock, right? Yeah. That sucks. That's a far ride. All right. If we must, we must. No more Schnitzengruben for me. Dang it, I keep getting kicked off or bucked off my horse because I'm riding it too hard, not paying attention. Modest Mouse, my wife really likes Modest Mouse. I've only heard a little bit of their stuff, but I do enjoy it. Yeah, Float On is definitely the one I know the most because it was in Rock Band 1, and I think I've sung that song about 400,000 times in the course of my life. Because especially with Rock Band 1, they did this thing where originally they would there was this weird thing on the original unpatched version of Rock Band 1 where you had to keep repeating the same section of songs over and over and over and over and over and over again to progress. And so I remember singing like Orange Crush by REM, Float On by Modest Mouse. It's not Heart Shaped Box by Nirvana, it's the other Nirvana song in that game. And was it the Garbage song? Or no, it was Hole, right? Courtney Love's band. I think all of those songs I sung like seriously like at least 50 or 60 times while trying to play through that game. And I was just so tired of them all. But from what I've heard from my wife playing Modest Mouse, I'm like, okay, I like this. This isn't bad. I just haven't heard enough of them to really give a proper opinion on them. I could pick out like maybe 3 songs that I've heard. Like if you played them for me, I'd go, oh yeah, I know that song. Okay, we got another prickly pear. That's good. It was a skunk. Should we kill that skunk? I'm thinking we should. Might as well, right? Yeah, just get up right in there, get all smelly, John. No one will want to talk to you.
Fetch a good price.
Okay, we got to do this. We gots to. Oh yeah? Yeah, lady? You gonna have ambush me? Oh jeez. Oh dang. Okay, I can't use my rifle. I gotta use the revolver. It's taken too many shots and it's too slow. Schofield revolver, Cattleman revolver, volcanic pistol. All right, enough messing around. Let's nail this sucker, because I am done having to ride all the way back. Here we go. Anyways, so what's up? Man, I cannot believe I have to do that stupid ride over again. For a 3rd time. Come on, horse. Don't make me beat you. Poor horse. It's really interesting. We've got stables now. Because our property held about 14 horses before. And so I'm going, man, what are we doing with these stables? And I just don't want to deal with it, but I know I'm gonna have to. It's weird, and it's so hot right now too. It's like, I don't even want to think about doing this stuff. We have so much stuff in our carport and storage unit and stuff like that we need to move in, that I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'll do the wagon. Sure, why not? So right now, we have 2 dogs, but we're gonna get a 3rd one. We have 4 cats, but we're gonna get a 5th one. We have 2 tortoises. We have a fish. We have 4 ducks and 1 goose. That is the current animals that we have. And we will be getting, most likely, we're getting chickens within the next month. And also, hopefully soon, we'll get our alpaca finally. We're very excited about our alpaca. Come on, horse. There, whoa. I agree. They're super awesome. I love our animals. It really does, you know, make everything better. Like even today, I was out taking care of the tortoise, and we gotta go get our ducks. My ducks and goose are at my parents' house, and they're taking care of them, and they're doing a decent job. But we kind of need to bring them home at this point. I feel bad for like dumping them on my parents, but we had literally nowhere else to put them for a while. And so now everything's settled down, we can go grab our ducks and goose, and so we might do that tomorrow. Yes, it's a lot of responsibility taking care of that many animals, but that's the whole point. Like, we love it. Yep, 100%. I 1,000,000,000% wish that I grew up with that many animals around. Like, we had a cat, and that was about it. I had a cat growing up, and we lost a few over the span of my childhood, and so we would get another one. But that was it. That was the only pets or animals that I ever really... I did have a tortoise when I was 7. I was super into Ninja Turtles, but my parents didn't want to deal with a fish tank for a turtle and like or an aquarium tank and all that. So they got me a tortoise instead. And those were the only pets that I ever had growing up. So being an adult and being able to have any pet that I want, it's super fun. Okay, so we got our volcanic pistol, and we're just gonna kill everyone. Hey, gringo, we need your help, ese. What's up, vato? Are you calling me a term paper for? What's up? There we go. That's a little bit faster. Whew. Oh man, dude, I don't know if I can go on. No, you know what? I think I'm gonna call it. Oh man. Yeah, dude. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, I think it was really hard when we moved out here and we got chickens and we got our ducks, and then we had a predator attack them, and we lost our original ducks. We lost all of our flock of chickens, and dealing with the aftermath of that was crazy. It was really hard for me too, because and I don't want to get down for a second or anything, but this is just, it's part of life. Is our ducks got attacked and they were still alive, but they were suffering, and I had to put them down. I had to old yeller our animals, our pets. And that was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life, because I've never done that before. And dude, I'm almost 40, and I'm sitting there crying with the gun in my hand, having to, take this, end the suffering of this animal. It was so stupidly hard. It sucked so bad, but it is part of life. And you got to do what you got to be a man about stuff like that. And so it was, and I was alone too. Like, my wife was on the other side of the country. I was completely alone having to deal with all this stuff. And so it was very, very stressful. It was just a super stressful time in our lives. So that was rough, but you learn from it, you correct those mistakes so it doesn't happen again. We built a much, stronger fortified thing, and our ducks have been solid, and our goose is a great protector too. That's something that we definitely liked learning, was get a protector. So we're going to probably have like some sort of farm dog to be able to deal with that too. So yeah, exactly. You just got to move on. You just got to deal with it and, move on with your life. And it's something that I do wish that I experienced as a kid, like learning that stuff, having none of that experience for my entire life and then stumbling into it in adulthood has been a really rocky learning experience. So like if we have kids or something, I would love to be able to, teach my kids about the facts of life. This is how you deal with animals, and you got to take care of them. And, the responsibilities are just crazy, but there's so much benefit from it too. So yeah, didn't mean to go off on a little tangent there, but we were talking about it, so I thought it was apt. Anyways, my name is Ryan Moore. You can always catch my stuff at gameordie.net. The website is back up, and the new podcast that I recorded on Sunday is now officially online, which is great. I feel really bad about recording that and then it not showing up for whatever reason. But yeah, we'll do something tomorrow night. I'm not really sure what we'll do tomorrow night, but we'll have some fun. My birthday is coming up in a few days. I want to do something special, but I'm not sure what yet. I haven't had the time to even think about my birthday, which I normally would have had planned out like 2 months ago. That's the type of weirdo person I am. But we'll do something fun on my birthday, and we'll celebrate. Maybe we'll do a pizza party. Who knows? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you tomorrow night at the same time, 11 p.m. Central. Take care. God bless wherever you are in the world, whether it's the day, night, or whatever. Hope you have a wonderful day or night or whatever. And I'll see you tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Central. Peace out. Bye.